It is time for the start of West End Reads. Hi everyone, my name is Chloe, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here today. Today's video is the start of the new weekly reading vlog. It's not actually the start of the readathon today because it's Monday. It is the 31st of October. It is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. I am not doing much for Halloween. I am low-key dressed up because I'm currently on Lisa Sprints and everyone else was dressed up and I wasn't, but I went to work in this jumper today and I thought this is vaguely Wednesday Addams, so I've just put my hair in plaits. And I'm calling it a day. I literally got in 20 minutes before the sprint started, so I didn't have a lot of time. I just thought I would jump in and start the vlog because I have just finished a book. I have just finished Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I'm glad I don't have to say that title too many more times because it's a mouthful. I'm giving it 4 stars. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the writing. I think I will try more Grady Hendrix books in the future. It took me a little bit of time to get into this one, but once it got into it, I was quite invested. But I think there's other ones of his that I'm more excited by the story. Like My Best Friend's Exorcism, I am more excited for the story of, and I really am intrigued by Horror Store as well. So I think it might be a case of not all of his books are going to be new all-time favourites. This was an enjoyable read, but it's not something that I'll necessarily want to reread again, if that makes sense. Anyway, 4 stars, obviously still a very good rating. Anyway, I am also going to be reading Ballad of Never After tonight. I have 350 pages of this left, which is the majority of the book. I'm only about 40 pages in, but I would like to try and finish it tonight because I would like to finish it before the end of the month. And luckily I have managed to get hold of the audiobook now as well, so I'm hopefully going to be able to power through that tonight. If not tonight, very early tomorrow morning. But I think I might just try and stay up tonight and finish it all. So, with that said, I'm probably going to wrap up this clip here. I will possibly update you later on with ballad thoughts if I can be bothered to pick up the camera again tonight. If not, I'll probably chat to you tomorrow when it is the start of the readathon, and I will talk to you all about that and fun, exciting things that are happening with that as well. So, speak to you guys soon. Hello. It is Wednesday. Guess who forgot to film a clip yesterday? We are now on day 2 of November, which means we are on day 2 of West End Readathon. And I have actually already read 2 books. I'm doing well. I mean, they were both very, very easy reads. I started with Demon in the Wood by Leigh Bardugo. I listened to the entire cast recording of Wicked and Spring Awakening yesterday in order to read that one. I'm going to see Wicked later in the month, so I didn't actually need to read the cast so I didn't actually need to listen to the cast recording, but why not? I haven't actually purchased my tickets yet for the other book, which is a Heartstopper yearbook, because I couldn't sleep last night, so I decided to read that because it's very, very short. It's more of an art book than a reading book, but there were still some interesting tidbits about the making of the comic and of the show as well, and I read that at 1 AM. So I'm going to count that, I think, for Singing in the Rain, which is a Sunshine book, and for Fun Home, which is LGBTQIA+. So I need to listen to or watch, because I may watch Singing in the Rain film, both of those at some point this month. I'm sort of letting myself watch or listen to them after if I need to, as long as they're done within the same month. I don't care, that goes for all of you as well. Let's give it a scenario like I have with everything else. You borrowed the money off of someone else to buy a ticket and you are paying them back when you listen to the show or watch it or whatever it is that you're doing to buy your ticket. So I ended up giving both of those 5 stars. I don't know if they necessarily were objectively 5 stars. I mean, the Heartstopper yearbook didn't really have that much to rate, but like I said, I did find it interesting reading a little bit more about the writing style. For what it is, I couldn't really rate anything else unless I didn't rate it, because it was just it was what you expected it to be. Demon in the Wood I did really enjoy. I liked being back in the Grisha-verse. I do really, really want to reread that series, and with it being a prequel, it could be a nice jumping off point to start Shadow and Bone, but possibly not this month. Today I will be starting You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogle. I've not yet told Meg that is a book I'm planning on reading today. But I was going to save it until birthday week, so I thought it'd be a nice easy one to travel with it being a romance book, but I'm just in the mood to read it. So I've put that in my bag. I am travelling for work today, so I'm going to go and leave in a minute to get on the bus. But I thought I'd just give you an update on how day 1 went. We had sprints with lots of people involved. It was, let me try and remember, so it was me, Ash, Lisa, Becca, Jem, Liv, Meg, and then Alice jumped on as well. I was trying to work around how they were all sat on the sprints, but it was a fun time. Alice went a little bit viral on TikTok, which was fun. We were all sort of cheering her on with that, and yeah, lots of people discovering new musicals. I've seen people saying that they're watching things for the first time and really enjoying it, and it's made me very happy. Somebody like in the comments said that they wanted to listen to more of Rent. I'm like, yes, please, it's my favourite, please listen to it. It was a good time. So now hopefully that's going to carry on for the rest of the month, and hopefully my reading energy is going to carry on for the rest of the month, because reading 2 books on the first day of readathon has not been done for a while. Reading 2 books like in the first week of a month has not been done for a while. So I'm going to stop rambling because I really need to go and get to work, but I will probably catch up with you guys tonight and give you more updates on how I'm getting on with the new book I'm starting. Okay, super quick and super quiet update. I haven't read at all. Busy day at work, wasn't able to put an audiobook on. Listened to a lot of cast recordings. So I listened to Newsies, I listened to Fun Home, I listened to Next to Normal, which doesn't have a prompt. But I listened to a few of those like when I was travelling, so I'm set up for a few more prompts. And then what I did do is Meg and I both put a slime tutorial, which if you know what that is, you know what that is, of Next to Normal from like whenever it came out, like 12 years ago now, maybe longer. It was the original Broadway cast, and we watched that, and we've both like listened to the cast recording recently in the last like month and become obsessed with it, and we have tickets for it next year. And I'm so excited to see it, especially now after watching that, because it was so good. It was so good. Yeah, we basically put it on at the same time and then was messaging each other throughout it, and yeah, it's very good. So I am now going to watch the last episode of Young Royals, because I've been watching Young Royals season 2, and then I'm going to go to sleep. It's like 12:10, so I'll be going to sleep about 1, but you know, it's pretty early for me, to be honest. So I will catch you up tomorrow and I will actually read something. Hello, it is now, I filmed a clip this morning, right? I think so. It's Thursday. I've just filmed. I had a plan to be very productive today. I wanted to, I think I did film early because I think I said this. I wanted to get on top of things that I needed to do at work. Or maybe I just said this to Meg. My brain is not working. I wanted to get on top of things that I needed to prepare for work. Because basically how my job works is I have like prep days, and then I have days where I'm actually out and about, and like the days that I'm in the house I need to sort of prepare for those days. So today was one of those days, and I wanted to really get on top of things, so I was preparing for next week rather than just preparing for the day after. And I managed to do that. I'm feeling quite good about it. And then I did plan on filming 2 videos on my lunch break. That unfortunately did not happen, because I was talking to my mum a little bit, and then also my dad came in and was making noise upstairs, and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to wait until after work. So I did my makeup on my lunch break instead, and then have filmed as soon as I finished. So I've now filmed 2 videos. I'm going to go and eat in a minute. I'm going to try and read a little bit. I need to come upstairs and finish tidying my room. And then I'm going to watch Drag Race tonight, and then I'm going to read some more. I think that is the plan. I finished watching Young Royals this morning, season 2. I very, very much enjoyed it. I need them to like renew it for a season 3 ASAP, because you can't leave it where it ended. But yeah, I feel like I'm on a roll today. Hopefully this carries on with the reading part, because I think last time I didn't film this morning. I think last time I spoke to you I told you I was going to read You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogle. I've not started it yet. I got distracted watching Young Royals yesterday, and then me and Meg did a sort of Meg did sort of a watch along of a slime tutorial of Next to Normal. I did tell you I was going to do that. We did end up doing it. It was so good. So very good. I remember I filmed a late night clip. No, I remember what I did. I filmed a late night clip last night because I was quiet. I remember this. But yeah, Next to Normal has been on my brain all day because it was so good. And I've still got to wait like 10 months until I get to go and see it. I think I will watch that slime tutorial quite a few times before then. Anyway, I'm actually going to go because I'm hungry. I want food. So I will catch up with you guys later when hopefully I will have read something. Oh well, it is Friday. It's Friday evening. I finished work for the week. I'm very happy about that. It's been a weird day at work today. It was one of my days when I'm out and about travelling. Got to where I needed to be, which was an hour away from my house, and then found out that the entire thing had been cancelled and no one had let me know, so I had to come straight back to my house. Had the afternoon at home. Gave me like some extra time to do admin stuff, which was fine, but you know, could have done without that travel this morning, especially because I was getting stressed because the trains were delayed and I thought I was going to be late. Nope, just no one was there. It's fine. It's like 4:30 now and I've just logged off. The good thing is that because I set off early this morning for the trains, it meant I got to log off at a nice time. So I am just finishing watching Taskmaster, and then I'm going to go downstairs and make some food, and I'm going to read because I've started a new book today, and finally I'm actually reading something. Let me grab it. I'm reading You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogel. Meg will be very happy to know that I'm enjoying it so far. I'm only 2 chapters in, but I'm liking the humour. I'm liking the main character so far. So we'll see how it goes from here. But yeah, that's pretty much all my plans for this evening. I also do need to tidy my room because it's not that much of a mess, but my sister's coming around for the weekend, and I would like it to not look ridiculously unorganised when she comes in, because she will inevitably come in and look at my bookcase, because that's what she does. Callie, if you're watching this, you do. But yes, I'm gonna tidy up because I've just got like a bunch of rubbish on my reading chair at the minute. It's not rubbish, it's like Illumicrate boxes that need the stuff like taking out of them and putting wherever they're gonna be. I am rapidly running out of shelf space in this room though, so this is fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go and finish watching Taskmaster, and then I will update you guys later with some more thoughts on this, because hopefully I will be able to get a decent chunk of it read tonight. It's only like 300 and something pages, so I'm hoping it'll be like a 1 or 2 day read. I don't know if I will finish it tonight, but tomorrow hopefully, because I have very little plans tomorrow. Like, my sister's coming round, but she's got into a firework display with my mum. I don't particularly love fireworks. Like, I'm fine to look at them, but I don't like being near them too much. So I have passed on going to that, which means that I am sort of in the house by myself a lot. I've just realised I need to bake tonight. I was supposed to be making a pie. I'm going to do that as well. But I'm doing the very, like, cheats way of doing a pumpkin pie, where I use pre-made pastry and a tin of pumpkin. So it shouldn't take me too long. But yeah, I'm going to go and watch Taskmaster. I'll be back with you guys later. Hello. It is Sunday. I did not film anything yesterday because yesterday morning I was very busy, sort of like tidying my room and things like that. And then my sister got here and didn't get the camera out then. So, and then just forgot. Oh, I had like a gap where I wasn't busy, but then I forgot. And then my sister came back because it'd been out. And then just never picked it up. Anyway, I also didn't really read much because I was busy. I have read today though. I've jumped on sprints with Becca. Well, actually, there's been a long list of us, so let's go through. We've got Becca, Alice, Siobhan, Lisa, Meg, and Ashley. I think that's everyone that's been on. And I'm reading You Deserve Each Other. I am actually finally reading it. I am now up to chapter 13, which is 213 pages into the book. I'm really enjoying this. I messaged Meg at the beginning of it saying that I just couldn't see how this couple would go from like being so close to the end of a relationship, because it doesn't just feel like a slight like hitch in a relationship. It feels like they are very, very close to breaking up at the beginning of it, and I wasn't sure how that would go to like a couple that I actually want to be together, because it feels like there were fundamental differences. But the way that it's been handled, of sort of seeing why they did connect in the first place, but also like why it is a miscommunication story, and seeing how sort of that miscommunication can really, really negatively impact where the direction that their relationship and their lives are going, and seeing them sort of start to come back to each other. Like, we've not seen it really happen yet, but they're starting to like remember that they actually like things about each other, and I'm very much enjoying it. Hopefully we'll finish it tonight. I've only got like about 130 pages left. We're on one last sprint on Becca's sprints now, so I'm gonna read a fair amount of it then, and then I think I've got the audiobook now, so that's been helping as well. And I think with the audiobook I should have like half an hour left, which I will then listen to tonight. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I will try and film one more clip at the end of tonight to give you my actual thoughts on the book when I finished it. But other than that, it's like, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to catch you up on. I'm assuming the last time I spoke to you was Friday, but I honestly have no clue. I'm very like out of it with where I actually am with videos at the minute. I have been meaning to say actually a big thank you to everyone who is taking part in the readathon. I've loved seeing people sort of vlog the books and get excited about it on social media and on sprints and things like that. Obviously this is the first week of the readathon, and it's been really, really nice to watch everyone. So thank you to everyone who is taking part. I do still need to listen to some cast recordings. I've listened to some that aren't the right ones for what I'm reading at the minute. I will listen to them all throughout the month that I need to listen to. This one, I need to listen to Anastasia and Be More Chill, which I've not listened to either, so I'll make a point of putting those on at work tomorrow. When I'm working from home, they can be on my sort of playlist for the day. And then I think the next book I'm going to pick up is actually The Atlas Paradox, because I'm just in the mood for that one at the minute. But yeah, I'll do an actual wrap up of the week at the end in the next clip, because I honestly cannot remember what I've actually done this week. I don't think I've actually like done anything other than just being at home and reading. I have planned like content for December, and also I'm planning some stuff for the rest of this month, so that's happening. But other than that, it's been a week where not that much like exciting things to show you, but hopefully some actual reading. Next week will feature the start of my mini theatre trips for this month, so anyway, I will catch up with you guys later. Okay, coming in on Monday to wrap this vlog up, because of course I didn't film anything last night. I did finish You Deserve Each Other. I gave it 5 stars. I very, very much enjoyed it. I said to Meg afterwards, it's one of the better versions of, if they'd have just had a conversation, things could have gone a lot better, because it was clearly like a breakdown in communication that had led to a lot of what had happened. Like, they just never really discussed the things as a couple that they should have done. But seeing them kind of grow and learn to communicate with each other was really lovely. Actually, it was a really well handled romance story. So yeah, very happy that I read that. We'll want to read more from that author in the future. Thank you, Meg, for the recommendation. I did then start The Atlas Paradox by Olivia Blake, the sequel to The Atlas 6. I've only read like 20 pages, so I'm not going to give you too many thoughts on that at the minute. It took me a minute just to remember exactly where we're at the end of the story, but there is a helpful little guide of who all the people are at the beginning as well. But I will give you proper thoughts on that in next week's vlog. For now, I'm just going to say thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below, and I'll see you guys next time with a new video. Bye.